Department of Instrumental Music Senior Recognition and Awards Program for the class of 2020. Seniors, you are going to be remembered forever for your perseverance and resilience during this challenging time. No one could have predicted how this was going to all pan out. When we started the school year back in September, I remember thinking of all the grandiose plans, how excited so many of you were to be making the music you were about to make and learn what you were about to learn. While that took a little bit of a turn in March, we were still able to make some things happen, which is great. Most importantly, though, tonight, we're going to get to recognize each of you for the important contribution that you've made to the Department of Instrumental Music over the last 4 years. No matter what group you were in, you have made a lasting impact and you're going to be remembered forever as the senior class that pushed through, finished strong, and made the most of an unfortunate situation. I'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge a number of you. First, parents. Thank you so much for all of the support that you provided these wonderful kids. You have created a nurturing environment for them to pursue their love of music. And especially here at the school, you've done a great job of supporting our school and making our school a very special community for arts and music making. Thank you so much. We're going to miss you. Come on back to a concert when we're able to. And I would love to see you. Please stay in touch as well. Also, I'd like to say goodbye to Jim Southard and Melissa Southard, who were the vice president and the president of the Band Boosters. Thank you guys so much. You guys have been awesome. I've had so many great conversations with you. You've been so dedicated to these students through all of your work with the Band Boosters and your support of the marching band, helping out at the concerts and everything. You guys have just been awesome, and hopefully we stay in touch as well. It's been a great time. Thank you for everything that you've done. I'd also like to acknowledge Miss Riley, our wonderful marching band director. Thank you so much for everything that you've given this group. You all will see her later, by the way. You're just a wonderful, wonderful marching band director. You work so hard and you care so much about these kids and everything, and they're in such great hands and so lucky to have you. Finally, seniors, you all. That's why we're here. You are a great group of people. I will forever remember you for, first off, not only just persevering and persisting through this crazy time, but also just the amazing musical contributions and personal contributions that you've made to the Instrumental Music Department. Great music making, great people, great conversations, just wonderful, just enlightened people. You are off to some great, great things ahead of you, whether it's in the creative world, educational world, scientific world. So many of you are going to be doing so many great things, and you're going to be making such a tremendous mark. So I cannot wait to hear about the many wonderful things you're going to achieve going forward. Seniors, you rock!
The end of the world, but it's feeling just like every other morning before. Now I wonder what my life is gonna mean if it's gone. The cars are moving like a half a mile an hour, and I started staring at the passengers and waving goodbye. Can you tell me what was ever really special about me all this time? But I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come. I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. We could turn 10 o'clock, but I don't really know. And I can't remember caring for an hour or so. Started crying and I couldn't stop myself. I started running, but there's nowhere to run to. I sat down on the street, took a look at myself. Said, where you going, man? You know the world is headed for hell. Say your goodbyes if you got someone you can say goodbye to. I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come right now. Let's see how far we've come. And I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've just all cool. Now it's over for me and it's over for you. Let's go, go, baby, it's all gone. There's no one on the corner and there's no one at home. Well, it was cool, cool, it was just all cool. Now it's over for me and it's over for you. I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we go. Let's see how far we go. Well, I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we go. Yeah, let's see how far we go. 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 Let's see how far we go.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. I'm going to take a couple of minutes and just share a few brief words about each of you, just my thoughts in general. First off, Dan Brooks, you are a funk master. What a talented kid you are. You've recorded 2 albums, I believe. You've already released those albums. Look for Dan Brooks, everybody. Your musical tastes are just wonderful. And your curiosity and everything is just great. You're such an incredible multi-instrumentalist, and your ability to just grab other people from all over the place and collaborate and make some great music is just awe-inspiring, especially at this young age. I cannot wait to see what is ahead for you. Claudia, so thank you so much for all of your contribution to the orchestra and coming back year after year. Watching you grow as a musician, as a person, has just been absolutely wonderful. I thought that your senior year, your leadership was great, and it was so wonderful to have you to be able to lean on as kind of like one of the mamas of the orchestra. You showed up, you tried your best, you played well, you played great. We had a really nice time last fall, and I just want to thank you so much for all of your 4 years of dedication to the group. Samara, I'm so glad also you've hung in there. Playing oboe is not easy in high school, and you've come back every year and joined us in concert band, and having that sound is so important. And especially this past year, I really felt that you were working really, really hard to try to do your best, and just watching your progress and musicianship develop over the years has just been so great to see. And so thank you very much and congratulations. Laura Delaney, I'm so glad you found us after all of the first couple of years out of band. I know you did band in middle school. You came back and joined us your junior year. Had you in concert band, and remember that was a little interesting time. But it was so great to actually work with you in Rock Lab and just watching your last year, especially obviously, and watching your musical ability develop and your songwriting skills. You're so talented. You're going to thrive at Belmont, and I cannot wait to see and hear all the great stuff that you're going to put out there. I know it's going to be wonderful, and so congratulations and thank you for coming back and joining us, especially this year in jazz band. Even though it was a shortened time, you worked really hard and really tried your best with that. So thank you so much, Ali Fell. What can I say? You have since day one, your freshman year, you have embodied that. What can I do to help attitude? You've showed up. You look at things, you just get in there. Not to mention, you're also just a really great musician. You take doing a good job so seriously, and I admire that so much. I'm going to miss you a lot. I'm so glad that we got to work with you a little bit this year, even if it was for a shortened period of time. So thank you for all of your dedication to the music program, wind ensemble, marching band, the whole thing over the years. Thank you very much. Jenna Frenzel. What great progress you've showed over the years. And, that's one of the things that we want to see with our students. And I think that you embodied that. You came in and you just kept working hard. You worked your way up into wind ensemble, really worked hard there as well. Let me challenge you with various different solo opportunities. And I think you learned a lot. You told me as well that you learned a lot. And I think it was a great experience overall. You've turned into such a great musician, and it's just going to miss you. You were so kind and considerate, and it was wonderful having you as a student. Ali Fugger, a little limited time with you, but I have to say, one of the things I really admire about what you've done over the course of the years is how, especially with Color Guard, how much you've taken seriously doing a good job with them and taking care of business there. Seeing you down all these different mornings over the years to, practice and get better, and also just help organize and keep everything in its place. The Color Guard was so fortunate to have you as a captain, and we're gonna miss you. So thank you so much for all of your years of dedication to, especially the marching band and the Color Guard. Thank you so much. Jaden, I really didn't get to work with you too much, but anybody who's in the drum line and can wear that bass drum and rock out gets total props in my book. I'm a former bass drummer in high school. I did the drumline thing as well way back in the day, and I just appreciate you for your dedication. I know it's not easy, and your hard work, and thanks for showing up, being a part of our Red Devil marching band. I think is great, and hopefully you can take that experience with you to the next level when you go to college and whatnot. All right, awesome. Next up, also Kaylee Herring. Oh, Kaylee. It has been a pleasure to teach you. You're a great kid. I appreciate especially not only just your musical talent and all the hard work and that you did in All South Jersey, and those wonderful concerts, by the way, at All South Jersey, but also, too, over the last few years, just watching your leadership grow and how you've been able to be a resource for the younger players around you and to model, really great music making from there. Best of luck at Liberty. I know you're going to do a wonderful, wonderful job. Who do we got next? Gloria, another student who showed up, worked really hard, really persisted. You set a goal for yourself to get into wind ensemble. You worked really hard for that goal. I'm glad you were able to join us this last little portion of the school year, even though you couldn't be with us in the fall. Even though it was a shortened time, I'm so glad that you were still able to be there and at least get a little bit of playing in with us before you graduated. I appreciate your hard work and dedication, and all around you've just been a great student and so great, and just really, really kind to be with. It was always a positive vibe coming from you every time, I would talk with you. So congratulations. Thank you so much. Emma Kasurki. Oh, what a great kid you are. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate, especially just how open and candid you've always been with communication and your questions to help improve, but also just your questions about just in general things as far as like like how to handle certain situations in band class and whatnot, but also too just your determination. Like you're also one of those students who really made it a point to do a good job, and you took that very, very seriously. And even when you acknowledge that you didn't know how to do something, you really worked at it to try to get that. And that is the type of thing that we would love every one of our students to do. It's been a pleasure to teach you, and just going to totally miss your totally cool and chill vibe as well. Best of luck. Best of luck at college. Ben Kirk, I missed you this year, man, but you are quite the talented guy. Everything from hearing your solos in choir and your art song preparation and the work that you've done in the musicals, you're keeping that Kirk family tradition alive. So proud of you, but also you got drumming skills too. So there's so much that you have that you're going to be able to use at the next level at college and even beyond if you get a teaching job. You have so much of this extra experience. It's just going to make you even a better teacher going forward. So congratulations to you, bud. I think you're the last of the Kirk clan to graduate and go into music education as well. That seems to be the theme there. You're going to do great, and you're going to do your family proud. Thank you for everything, Ben. I appreciate it. Elizabeth LaFloat. Oh, again, another great student. You've been amazing. So cool, so chilling. I remember when you took music lab last year to learn some guitar, and I'm always kind of checking in on you to see how you're doing it. I've always appreciated your just wide-ranging musical taste as well, but also just great conversations with you too, just about everything from music to student leadership to everything in marching band and jazz and all that stuff. And I'm so glad you joined us in jazz band. I hope you had a good time. So I'm really, really going to miss you. You had again a great vibe, lots of fun. And I know you're going to do wonderful at the next level. Make sure you reach out to me because I know you want to do music as well. Reach out to me. I'm still your teacher, even if I'm not your teacher anymore. So reach out anytime if you need anything. Nick Morgan, boy, you've been fun. You really have, man. I'm blown away by your musicianship and your creativity and your energy. You remind me a lot of my son, who gets very excited about something that they're really excited about and they're really passionate about. And you are off to some great things. I appreciate all of your hard work. So many things came natural to you, and even the things that weren't quite natural at first, you really worked hard to get. And so I'm really looking forward as well to hearing the music that you end up making and what you end up doing in the music industry. Another future Belmont student as well. So I know you're going to be at a great program doing some great things. Really appreciate your time here, and I appreciate all the great music conversations we've had over the years. Thank you so much, Nick, and congratulations again. Ashley Fan, you're awesome, man. You show up, you do the job, you do the best that you can. It was always, and the best that you could do was always great. Great attitude. I appreciate that risk you took a few years ago in learning trumpet. What are the other instruments? I know clarinet, trumpet. You said 6 instruments. I'm curious. I think maybe you've told me, but maybe I don't remember. I don't know, but I would love to hear more about that. Congratulations and thank you for everything, and best of luck at the next stage in college. Kim Platt had you for a couple of years. I think you're the last of the Platts as well. So thank you so much for still participating here in the music program. I know marching band was a real big passion for you, and I appreciate your dedication to that group and the hard work that you put towards that. It's a great group, as you guys know. Those of you who are all in marching band know what a special group it is, and those friendships that you're going to have forever. I'm still friends with tons of my friends from high school marching band. So Kim, thank you very much for your dedication to it, and I'm going to miss having a Platt in the program. It's going to be sad. Tell your brothers I said hello as well. All right, thank you so much, Kim. Also, Ryan Smith. What can I say, Ryan? You are a beast. I've said this many times. You have taken so passionately to your music making, and especially to your trombone artistry. I am so excited for you going to Indiana University and seeing what it is that you're going to accomplish at that next level. You're on to some great things. Obviously, having known your mom for over 30 years, I know, you come from a wonderful family all around, and that support, I know you appreciate that as well. But you've also just made a tremendous mark here. So many students have been able to look up to you musically and draw inspiration from what you've been able to do. And so thank you for coming back every year, giving it your best, really trying your hardest, and making the most of what you could while you were here. Your impact is going to be felt for quite some time, bud. Really appreciate it. Great kid. Thank you so much. Danny. Oh, Danny, I'm going to miss laughing with you, dude. And I'm going to miss our synchronization of outfits at school, man. I'm so glad that you've been able to just grow throughout the course of these years here. Everything from when you first came in and kind of did the marching band thing, and then I remember Cammie giving you that big nudge to really go out for jazz. And but I'm so glad you took the plunge and went for it. And obviously you flourished there, and you had a great time. You and Nick and Becca and Caitlin, were part of some pretty solid trumpet sections these last few years. And it was great. Your soloing skills developed so well in that, but also too just your leadership skills. Just watching you mature over the course of the last few years. And really take that to heart, but still without losing your sense of fun, which I always appreciate. Always good jokes, always good laughing. I'm definitely going to miss that sense of humor. And so I wish you nothing but the best at Kutztown. You're going to do great, man. Best of luck to you. Ryan Valley. What a great kid, man. Thank you so much for everything that you've done over the last few years. I really love the fact that you really were also another one of the students who came in and just worked and worked and worked. You pushed yourself. You achieved even more musically than you originally maybe were planning to do. I'm so glad that you were part of Wind Ensemble, part of that killer trombone section that we had back there. You're just a great kid. You're smart, you're thoughtful, you're well read, and I appreciate your contribution also to that showcase, which is going to be going up tomorrow morning. So make sure you all check that out. That's going to be going up a little bit later. So Ryan Valley, going to miss you. Best of luck. Laura Walter. The one thing I'm going to remember about you is just your heart and your passion for caring for everything. Also, too, your mad bass clarinet skills. Thank you so much for covering bass clarinet for us in Wind Ensemble. You did a great job. You really worked really hard at that. But also, too, I'm always going to remember your passion and just your care for everything that you do. You always wanted to do a good job. You also really cared a lot about the people around you, too. And that's just something I'm just going to remember from you as well. The Walter clan of students, you and your siblings, you guys are all good people, good musicians, hard workers, and I'm always going to remember that from you as well. So thank you very much. And that's it, seniors. That's our 20 seniors. I thank you so much for being patient as I kind of go through and gush over you guys. I'm going to miss you all so much. So hang in there, be good, enjoy your summer. And that next chapter, that you're ready for the next chapter. So thank you all so much again. We won't forget you. In addition to the special awards, each of our graduating seniors will be mailed a certificate of recognition, which will also display the numerous activities that they participated in while here at RVRHS. In addition to the certificates of recognition, those students receiving special awards will also receive their own certificates for those, as well as a couple of extra little gifts. Students who receive the Orchestra Directors Award, the Patrick Gilmore Award, the Quincy Jones Award, and the Marching Band Award will each get their own engraved plaques in the mail. Students who receive the National School Orchestra Award, the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award, and the John Philip Sousa Award will in addition get a little desk piece engraved with their name as well as a commemorative pin. And now, let's get on to the special awards.
And now we're moving on to the special recognitions and awards. We'll have the Instrumental Music Service Awards, Marching Band Directors Award, as well as the Red Devil Marching Band Award, the Orchestra Directors Award and the RVRHS Orchestra Award, the Woody Herman Jazz Award, the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award, new for this year, the Quincy Jones Musicianship Award and the Patrick Gilmore Band Award, as well as finally the John Philip Sousa Band Award. Last month at Senior Scholarship Night, 2 awards were given to students of ours. They're awarded to graduating seniors who have consistently demonstrated exemplary service to the Department of Instrumental Music. Recipients embody the values of hard work and preparation with a positive attitude and are eager to jump in to assist with the needs of their peers and the ensemble. Each of these students were awarded a $150 scholarship. The 2 recipients this year were Allie Fell and Ryan Smith. Let's hear it for them. Woo! Next up, we have the Marching Band Directors Award, awarded to a graduating senior who has shown both personal and musical growth during their time as a member of the Red Devil Marching Band. Accompanying this award is a $50 scholarship. And now, let's turn it over to Miss Riley.
This year's Marching Band Directors Award goes to Elizabeth LaFlotte. Congratulations, Elizabeth!
We also have the Red Devil Marching Band Award, and this is awarded to a graduating senior who has gone above and beyond in their service to the Red Devil Marching Band as role model and leader. Accompanying this award is a $100 scholarship. Again, Miss Riley, take it over.
This year's Marching Red Devil Award goes to Danny Southard. Congratulations, Danny!
And next up is the Orchestra Directors Award, awarded to a graduating senior who has demonstrated exceptional dedication, musicianship, and leadership to the RVRHS Orchestra. Accompanying this award is a $50 scholarship. The recipient of this year's Orchestra Directors Award is Claudia Challender. Let's hear for Claudia. Next, we have the RVRHS Orchestra Award, and this is awarded to a deserving senior in recognition of singular merit and outstanding contributions to the success of the RVRHS Orchestra and exemplifying the high standard of conduct that is the aim of the RVRHS Instrumental Department of Instrumental Music. Accompanying this award is a $100 scholarship. This year's recipient is Kaylee Herring. Let's hear it for Kaylee. Next, now we're going to our Jazz Awards. Our first Jazz Award is the Woody Herman Jazz Award and is awarded to a graduating senior in recognition of exceptional musicianship, enthusiasm, and dedication to the RVRHS Jazz Ensemble. Accompanying this award is a $75 scholarship. This year's recipient is Danny Southard. Let's hear it for Danny. Woo! Next up is the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award, awarded to a deserving senior in recognition of outstanding achievement by an instrumentalist in jazz performance as demonstrated through superior musicianship, character, and individual creativity. Accompanying this award is a $100 scholarship. This year's recipient is Nick Morgan. Let's hear it for Nick. Woo! And now on to a special award, new for this year, for 2020. This is the Quincy Jones Musicianship Award. It is awarded to a graduating senior who, in the namesake of this award, has demonstrated boundless creativity and musical versatility as a performer, creator, and producer. Accompanying this award is a $100 scholarship. I am happy to announce that this year's recipient is Mr. Dan Brooks. Let's hear it for Dan. Woo! Well done. And now we have our final two awards, which are the two band awards. The Patrick S. Gilmore Award is awarded to a graduating senior in recognition of excellent musicianship, enthusiasm, and meritorious contribution to the RVRHS band program. Accompanying this award is a $75 scholarship. This year's recipient is Elizabeth LaFlotte. Let's hear it for Elizabeth. And finally, we have the John Philip Sousa Band Award. This is awarded to a graduating senior in recognition of outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music, for singular merit in loyalty and cooperation, and for displaying the highest qualities of conduct that meet the demands of instrumental music. Accompanying this award is a $100 scholarship. The recipient of this year's John Philip Sousa Band Award is Mr. Ryan Smith. Let's hear it for Ryan. Congratulations, everyone. We are all so proud of you and wish you nothing but the best going forward.
And finally, scholarship money will be mailed out in the coming weeks from the business office, so please keep an eye out. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Finally, thank you to everybody for joining us tonight. Congratulations to our seniors. We are immensely proud of you. I hope to see you in person sometime soon. And please have a safe summer. Have a safe fall. Congratulations. You did it. Well done. Very proud of you all. Be well.